Hello everyone. We, the students of Xavier Institute of Management Bhubaneswar, will be talking about the sustainable practices followed in the dry cell industry and some of the global standards as well. So we'll be looking at the dry cell industry, what it is, and some of the industry standards, some of the Indian and the global companies that are there, the best practice in the industries. So what is a dry cell? A dry cell is a battery in which the electrolyte is not in the form of free liquid but in the form of a paste. There are four main components of a dry cell. The first is the anode, which is zinc. The second is the cathode, which is made of carbon or manganese oxide. The third is the electrolyte, which is made of ammonium chloride. It is in the form of a paste and it is known as the dry cell. And the fourth is the depolarizer, which is either ammonium chloride or manganese dioxide.
This is how a typical dry cell looks like. It has a positive connection and a negative terminal. The negative terminal and the current pickup are protected by a protective cap and a pressure expansion seal. There is an outer casing and an ion conducting separator, and there's a manganese oxide cathode placed between these two. There's a zinc anode inside the ion conducting separator. Let us talk about the dry cell industry. The global dry cell battery market was valuated at $83 billion in 2014. The technologies involving the chemistry of primary batteries include alkaline, zinc carbon, lithium ion, etc. Alkaline and lithium form the major share of the primary battery market.
So why go for sustainability? 15 billion batteries are thrown out worldwide every year. That's enough to circle the earth over 18 times. Major components of the common use dry cells are zinc and ammonium chloride, both of which are harmful in the environment if not disposed properly. Another major concern is adapting global standards for production. Many local players don't follow these standards while producing dry cells for various devices, which many a times leads to dysfunction, which could turn into a fatal accident.
Now we look at the global industry standards. The three generic standards followed are: the first one is followed by the United Nations. These are recommendations on transport of dangerous goods. It determines the amount of stress, be it altitude, thermal, vibrational, shock, external short circuit and impact, that the battery should be able to withstand. Secondly, we have the IEC norms followed by the European Union. It basically talks about the rechargeable cells and its safety during stresses. Then there is the United States standards that talks about the parameters to uphold in household and commercial batteries, which consist of risk of exposure to electrical, mechanical and fire stresses. And the equivalent Indian standards are IS 6303 and IS 8144. These are the tests that the Indian equivalents have to pass.
Industry best practices. Corporation for Battery Recycling (CBR) is a collaboration between Duracell, Energizer, and Panasonic, which is a leading national effort to promote sensible battery recycling. Battery recycling process consists of 5 steps: consumer, collection, consolidation and sorting, processing, and cell reuse of materials. First, the consumers use various batteries and dispose them off. Then they are collected by the trucks from the municipal bins. Then these batteries are consolidated and sorted, as it has to be processed through 4 different options. As a result of which, metals such as zinc, manganese and steel are obtained, which are used in metal markets, road constructions and some as macronutrients.
Now we will have a look at the best practices followed in the dry cell industry. Eco Initiative or the Green Plan of 2018. It focuses on manufacturing a complete range of eco-friendly batteries through elimination of hazardous substances like mercury, cadmium, etc. It also wants to implement the 3R concept: reduce, reuse and recycle. They also want to contribute in the reduction of CO2, that is carbon dioxide emission, through energy conservation. Eneloop, which is a Panasonic product, uses energy from the sun and envisions sustainable clean energy lifestyle by encouraging repeated use. Eco Ideas is a campaign which is launched specifically for India.
Now we are going to present a video on Panasonic envelope.
Panasonic.
So these are the links that we have referred for our project. Thank you.